Welcome to today's Top Leaders. I'm Jen Anderson, and I'm on a mission to help you become the tech leader that everyone wants to work for. So I want to get something straight right out of the gate. I think that you're a terrible manager. Yeah, I do. You want to know why? It's because I'm talking to your people, and they're telling me what a terrible job tech leaders are doing. That's exactly why I'm here to help fix this issue. You guys, this does not need to be an ongoing problem. But there's some things that you're going to have to do as a tech leader to acknowledge that it's your responsibility. And until you acknowledge that it's your responsibility to change, it's not going to change. You can't rely on HR. You can't rely on your people. It's going to come down to you. How badly do you want to be a better tech leader? And if you don't want it bad enough, then things are not going to get better, guaranteed. And I know right now I am just throwing water in your face, and this is not making you very happy, right? But you know what? As a coach, why should I just sit here and just be like, ah la la, everything's rainbows and roses? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to truly help you to have that transformation so that you can become that tech leader that everyone wants to work for. They need good leadership. They absolutely need it. They are absolutely worth it. And you know what? You are worth it. You are worth being an amazing leader. And if you don't feel it, if you don't see it, if you don't truly get inside of your heart that you want to be that awesome leader, then why are you doing this? Why are you being a leader? Why not step down and say, you know what? I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to do the tech stuff. I'm not going to be in leadership anymore. Okay. That might be one of the best things that you can possibly do. Okay. So you can continue to have satisfaction, because if you don't love being in leadership, then let it go. And it might be one of the most magnanimous things that you can possibly do for yourself. Okay. I'm totally going to give you permission on this right now to be selfish. Do the thing. If you don't want to be a leader, if you're not ready to like level up and recognize those things and do the work, okay, it's all right. That's fine. Maybe the best version of you is actually being in a technical role. Okay. A lot of tech leaders get into tech leadership because it's like, that's what I have to do, right? We hear ever since we're children, oh, get into management, move up the chain, get that MBA or that master's of something and move up, right? It's not always the best thing to do, to move into leadership. Again, sometimes some of the best things that you can do as somebody who's in technology is stay in the technical vein, right? So I've seen this happen many, many times over the years. So I've been coaching and training leaders since 2009. And so I see people who are on this track, right? So they're progressing in technology, and then they think, oh, well, I have to move over into leadership in order to progress. No, you don't. You can absolutely stay in tech and just continue in tech, and you don't have to get into people management. You don't have to do it. There's so much to do. Good heavens, you guys know this better than I do, right? I'm not an architect. I'm not anybody who's like this high level cybersecurity or anything. Like, I don't understand all the tech stuff, but what I do know, because I grew up in a family of engineers, is that I do know is that in order to be a great leader, you have to have those great soft skills too that come with it. And if it's just not your jam, you're like, I just forget it. I can't just pass me. There's just no possibility. I can't handle it. It's not going to happen. Well, then why are you in leadership? Why are you? And that's why I said right out of the gate, you are a terrible leader, because if you're not really wanting to up level and to get into the soft skills stuff, you're not going to perform as well as you could. And then you're not going to feel good about what you're doing. Your people aren't going to love what you're doing. Okay. And then it just continues to spiral and get worse until one day you find yourself fired. Yeah, it totally happens. I see it all the time. And I don't want you to be that fall guy. I don't want you to be that one who's that scapegoat who gets fired for some technical issue, right? Just because you've been cranky pants McGee the whole time. It's not worth your sanity. It isn't. It isn't. Okay. But can you do something fabulous on the technical side? Great. Let's make that happen. Okay. There's ways to navigate around. So if you've gotten over here into this path, there's wonderful, easy ways to move back over into the technical path. We can talk more about that. Okay. So just acknowledge it. Be honest with yourself. Am I really doing the best that I can? Now, there are a lot of people who are good, right? But good enough's not going to get you to where you need to go. It's not going to be helpful for you and your teams to get you to where you really, really need to go, right? I want you to be great. There's no reason for you to be in that mediocre bus. Why? Why? Okay? Why? I was talking to somebody recently and talking about how it's like, well, why get out of bed in the morning if my goals are going to be down here? Like, what's the point? I'm going to do them in my sleep. Like, I want my goals up here. That's why I get out of bed in the morning. Okay. Same thing for you. If you're aiming super low, it's adding to why you're a terrible boss. Okay. It doesn't have to be like that. You can absolutely have that clarity. You can be performing and doing great things. You can do it. But you're going to have to change your mindset to get there. There's going to be some key things that you're going to need to do. And if you need help with that, if you truly are ready to level up and to become that fabulous, wonderful tech leader that other people want to work for, get in touch with me. I'm here to support you. This can totally happen. All right. And I won't be pulling punches because I'm here because I've got your back. I want to see you succeed. And I know that you can. And I know that you can be an amazing tech leader. And I know you deserve that, as do your people. Thanks so much for joining me today on today's Top Leaders. I look forward to hearing from you. Message me, get in touch. Let's help you to become that tech leader that everyone wants to work for. Thanks, my friends. I'll see you next time.